Hi everyone. The line between humans and machines is getting thinner by the day. Boston Dynamics Atlas moves with such natural skill that it can run, flip, and even breakdance. Yes, breakdance. Over in Sweden, a robot dog is learning to adapt to the world like a real animal. At the same time, robots are diving to extreme ocean depths, brewing coffee in chaotic kitchens, and even securing buildings using facial recognition. If that sounds like science fiction, it's not. Robots are stepping into roles once thought impossible. Let's talk about it. Boston Dynamics has been making waves for years with Atlas, their humanoid robot, and they're not slowing down anytime soon. Atlas has been showing off moves that almost look human. It's clearly a feat of advanced engineering. In the latest videos, you can see Atlas running with a surprisingly smooth and balanced motion. It leans forward when accelerating, pulls back to slow down like a trained athlete, and transitions effortlessly into cartwheels and handstands. It's honestly wild. What makes this even more fascinating is the way Atlas uses its body. Its hips, waist, arms, and neck all rotate 360 degrees. This allows it to change direction without turning its entire body. In one clip, you'll see it flip into a round-off and stand up, with its head turned backwards. It's not just movement, it's intelligent coordination. And that brings us to a major milestone in Atlas's journey, a groundbreaking collaboration between Boston Dynamics, WPP, the global creative agency giant, Canon, and NVIDIA. Together, they're exploring how Atlas can play a real role in content production, like assisting on commercial sets and scanning environments for virtual shoots. Canon's cutting-edge imaging, WPP's creative expertise, and NVIDIA's powerful Jetson computing platform all converge inside Atlas, turning it from a robotic performer into a potential behind-the-scenes production assistant. It's a perfect example of how creativity and AI-driven robotics are merging to transform the future of storytelling. Meanwhile, over in China, Unitree Robotics is pushing the limits too. Their latest humanoid, the G1, starts at around $16,000 and can now perform side flips and even jog. This came after what they're calling an agile upgrade. You might remember their earlier H1 model, which was the first to pull off a backflip using electric motors rather than hydraulics. The G1 is smaller, more affordable, and shows how fast this space is advancing. Still, Atlas remains a frontrunner when it comes to natural, human-like movement. So how does Atlas learn these moves? A big part of it comes down to reinforcement learning. Engineers run thousands of simulations, where the robot tries different movements and gets rewarded for successful ones. Over time, this helps Atlas learn how to crawl, run, or cartwheel more efficiently and naturally. It's a slow and iterative process, but it's teaching the robot to balance and adapt to the world around it. And now, Boston Dynamics is taking it even further. They recently teamed up with the Robotics and AI Institute, or RAI, to push Atlas's development into new territory. This partnership, which began in January, focuses on making Atlas's movements even more dynamic and lifelike by improving how it learns in simulated environments. Each time it performs a move correctly, it earns a virtual reward. That feedback system is key to helping Atlas transfer its skills from simulation to real-world performance. Because of this reinforcement-based training, Atlas can now perform sideways rolls, handstands, and cartwheels with better precision and safety. This isn't just for show. It's essential as companies move toward deploying robots in practical, everyday scenarios. And just to be clear, Boston Dynamics and several other robotics companies made a public agreement back in 2022 that their robots would not be weaponized. That principle continues to guide how these machines are developed, especially for industrial and public safety roles. Atlas's abilities keep evolving. It can now bend its legs backward, recover from a prone position with ease, rotate its torso and head 180 degrees, and navigate through cluttered environments. These advanced movements are possible thanks to the combination of reinforcement learning and AI-driven models that allow the robot to make decisions in complex settings. One major leap in this journey is Atlas's integration with NVIDIA's Jetson Thor computing platform. This compact powerhouse runs sophisticated AI models that process data in real time, key for making Atlas's movements look so fluid and responsive. On top of that, Boston Dynamics is using NVIDIA's Isaac Lab, a framework built on Isaac Sim and Omniverse, to bridge the gap between simulation and real-world application. Aaron Saunders, Boston Dynamics CTO, has emphasized how crucial this type of integration is for taking robots out of the lab and into the real world. And it's not just Atlas. Other robots like Spot, Boston Dynamics' famous quadruped, and Orbit, their robot fleet management software, are also being upgraded with smarter AI systems for more practical deployments. Now, let's talk about what's happening underwater. A team of engineers in China, from Beihang University, the Chinese Academy of Sciences, and Guangxi University, has created a tiny marine robot designed to operate in some of the most extreme ocean environments. It's only a few centimeters in size and weighs just 16 grams, yet it's packed with intelligent design features. This robot uses a soft actuator that lets it switch between two stable states, one for swimming, where the legs retract and the fins extend, and one for walking, where the legs come out and the fins fold. It's powered by shape memory springs, meaning it can switch modes quickly and reliably, and it's been tested in intense conditions. One trial sent the robot 4,540 feet below the ocean surface to the Hema cold seep. In another test, it reached the Mariana Trench. Yes, that Mariana Trench, operating successfully at a depth of 10,666 meters, or over 35,000 feet. The same technology was even used to develop a soft gripper to gently collect live sea creatures from the ocean floor. Its lightweight makes it ideal for exploring fragile environments where larger robots would cause disturbance. Back on land, another breakthrough comes from the University of Edinburgh, where a robot is being trained to make coffee in a busy kitchen. This robot, led by PhD student Ruairid Monks, blends advanced AI sensors and precise motor control to handle unpredictable tasks, like someone moving a mug while it's mid-pour. Unlike traditional robots that rely on rigid pre-programming, this one can interpret verbal commands, analyze surroundings, and even open unfamiliar drawers on its own. It's an exciting example of how robots are starting to navigate real-world environments that aren't perfectly structured, and that's a huge leap forward. Meanwhile, Hyundai Motor Group is working with Supreya to transform building security by combining facial recognition with autonomous robots. Their goal is to create smarter, safer buildings. They've already deployed 53 facial recognition devices and a fleet of service robots at Korea's first commercial robot-friendly building, where doors, elevators, and gates operate seamlessly with robotic access. Their work could set a new standard for smart infrastructure, blending AI, robotics, and biometric tech into everyday architecture. And finally, over in Sweden, a startup called Inuil has built a robot dog named Luna that learns more like a living animal than a traditional robot. Instead of relying on massive data sets or offline simulations, Luna uses a kind of digital nervous system and learns through real-world interactions. They even hired a professional dog trainer to teach it how to walk. CEO Victor Luthman says, Luna doesn't need big data centers or extensive pre-training. It's already able to stand, walk, and adapt to new challenges. And it's only getting smarter with time. This approach could be a game changer. Robots like Luna might soon handle search and rescue, deep-sea exploration, or even Mars missions without the need for intensive reprogramming. So, what do you think? Are we ready to share our world with robots that learn, adapt, and move like us? Whether it's brewing coffee, exploring the ocean floor, or doing cartwheels on a commercial set, robots are stepping out of the lab and into everyday life. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these innovations blew your mind the most. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a future update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.